Hello there YouTube, this is Reggie Time and we're playing some 25 pot limit Omaha. We like that. Kind of got every base covered here, haven't we? I folded. Yeah, I'm playing this because I started making the video at 25 and L zoom and it was the most fucking tedious thing on earth. Sky Poker's dead tonight. There's just like maybe 430 in L tables running, 420 in L, 140 in L, and or whatever it is. Basically about 8 or 9 tables across the 3 limits I typically play there. And none of the tables look that good. And I thought, well, do we really want like 1 or 2 table Sky, or should we go and go to Pokerstars? So we played some 25 on Zoom for like half an hour. It's fucking absolutely dull as fuck. So that got knocked on the head. So now we're playing some PLO. So fuck it, we may as well record it. Hope you guys will enjoy it. Hopefully we won't get cooled the shit out of, and who knows, maybe we'll even be able to spin up. Maybe we'll be able to spin up a stack. I don't have a great deal of money on Pokerstars. So there's every chance I might bust my account during this video. Well, in she goes. I guess he's got a set, but what can we do? No flush draw, overpair. I'm gonna guess he's either got 7s or queens, but whatever. We obviously can't fold. Wow, get it in really good shape. Sadly, we do not hold in both, but to go back and look at that, I think in a moment we'll try and figure out exactly what went on there. Try and figure out how good we, because it felt like we got it in really good, really good. But we'll go back and take a look at it. I think. This is not a board I'll be looking to see, but we do block the nuts quite well, and we have top pair, but. In fact, no, we are going to bet. We do have top pair and we do block the nuts, so may as well charge people to draw if they're going to be drawing to like a flush or something. Don't be giving too many free cards. It's super unlikely we're going to get raised here because we do have like the blockers to the nuts. But now the diamonds come, we're pretty much game over in here. Don't see too many ways how we win. I guess we just took out on Queen 9, but that's about it. Wow. So where was that hand? So he called R3, but our position with 8974, which seems fucking horrendous. Maybe it isn't, but it seems fucking horrendous to me. Then he got it in when he flops a pair and a shit flush draw. I mean, I don't know what equity we had there in that spot, but I'm going to presume we were upwards of 65% there. And I think if you're getting it in PLO with 65%, I think you are living the dream, aren't you? You've done pretty well. Oh, fuck it, maybe he had a lot. Maybe we didn't have 65% there, but it sure feels like it to me. Wow, the cold 4-bet comes in. We just know that's aces. We're going to have to call because we're going to be getting 2 to 1. We're going to have to hope to hit a nice big 2-pair flop or trips or something. I mean, we just can't fold here. The 3-bet was a bit loose, I guess. Call 4, but it's almost certainly just 2 aces. Just getting us to suck out, I guess. Now we've got that 2 backdoor flush draws and the top pair. If he just had dry aces, I guess we're getting the right price to call it off here. This could be fucking horrific, but we'll see. Did we get quartered there? I have no fucking clue. Again, let's go back and look at that one. So he put the cold 4-bet in with 9 Jack King 6, which who knows? Seems again doesn't seem great to me, but whatever. He gets in with a gut shot and a pair. We've got top pair and 2 backdoors. So again, I think we get it in there as a reasonable favourite. And sadly for us, he turned 2 pairs on the first, and did we chop the second by the looks of things? Jacks and 5s with a king, jacks and 5s with a king. Looks like that's what went down. So whatever, yeah, I think we can consider ourselves pretty unlucky so far. No, that's pretty much PLO in a nutshell, so if we're not going to be able to handle that, then we shouldn't have loaded the tables up, I guess. Shows my read was way off, doesn't it? 2 shitty dry aces here. We block the nut flush draw at least, and I'm very worried that he has 2 kings. Again, we've got like a pot size bet left. What are we going to do? If he's just got 2 kings, then hallelujah. Wow, set of 10s. So yeah, we're running pretty shitty, guys. That's for sure. We've had some guy call the 4-bet flop a set. We've had 2, basically every 3-bet pot we've had the best hand and lost. That is Potley Mill on my hat. And I did warn us that we had chance of busting my roll. I was playing this game off around. Fuck off, microphone. I was playing these tables off just 3 buy-ins because that's all I have in my Pokerstars account, because I choose not to keep money here because it's not the best of sites in my mind for micro stakes players. And yep, perhaps the production is going to become a reality, because we've already lost $40. We are now down to our case money already. So we're going to need to make some hands pretty damn quickly. Don't do it, Mav. Don't do it to me. So what do we have here? We have top 2 pairs on a very dry board. Backdoor flush draws, backdoor straight draws. This could be the one, guys. This could be where the account goes pop. Nope, not yet. We live on. Really sure I'm tagging all these players. It doesn't seem particularly relevant to me, but we'll do it anyway. Not a board that I'll be looking to c-bet in a hurry. Turn a good shot, I guess. I guess we can peel, can we? We've got the overpair, which probably isn't great. Got 1 blocker to king 10. Force quite good because we now counterfeit all of his 2 pairs. Now it looks like he doesn't have a straight anymore. Can we value bet? Might be too big, that. That might just be too big. Well, he didn't raise, which is pleasing. I'm hoping this video is going to last at least 35 to 40 minutes, and somehow we need to try and get a double up, and then hopefully just carry the stack till the end of the video. If I make it to the 40th minute of this video without busting my account, I would consider that a grand success. Double suited eights, does it get better than that? With the deuce, what do they call them in this game? Fucking clanger or something, is it? I don't know. Dangler. Is it a dangler? I don't fucking know something like that anyway. Double suited queens with a 3. I'm going to call it a dangler. It's not called a dangler. That's what I'm going to call it. Could squeeze here, I guess, but I really don't want to get 4-bet, so I'm not going to. Get squeezed anyway. I guess we're going to want to see some queens or some clubs or some diamonds right about now. I have no fucking clue at this point what I want to happen. I guess I don't want anybody to go all in. That's what I don't want. I don't see how we win when he takes this line. Don't see what we beat. I guess he just has like a baby flush. Who'd have thought there'd be so much folding in PLO? What's that? 8 hands in a row folded now. Who knows? Could be more. Wow, we're getting some garbage. All of a sudden, 7-9 Jack 5 looks like a monster. Clearly isn't, but we're going to be getting what, 3 and a bit to 1 pre-flop, so we'll flick it in. We'll flop 2 pairs. Pretty shit 2 pairs, but 2 pairs nevertheless. Guess we're going to make it 635 here. And right, just pretty much pot or jam any brick turns. Should really keep tagging these people, shouldn't I? Can we recover our losses? Can we get the account back to the holy $65 that we began with? A long way to go. We're currently on around $35. Ace King 5-8. Seems like a chunk of shite to me. The suit was to the ace, I probably would have called there, but the suit was to the 8, so we'll just not bother. One double up, we're in profit, you know. One double up, we've made money. Wouldn't that just be awesome? didn't even know you could have stars in your screen name on Pokerstars. There you go. You learn something new every day. We're going to stay with this hand a bit if it folds to us. Seems unlikely that it will fold, but we'll wait and see. Come on, Richard, just get the fuck on with it. We don't come to play 25 pot limit Omaha on the Zoom tables to watch every fucker tank pre-flop. All these cretins doing. They're all hidden from search. I don't know why regulars do that. Oh, hidden from search. I don't want anyone to know that I'm fucking 3 table in fucking Zoom when I can just go and look at the fucking lobby if I'm that arsed about it. And then we find patter pon 3 tabling. Good for you, kid. Good for you. We flop a good shot on a board that's wetter than an otter's pocket, so we're not going to be c-betting. Much rather this suit was to the ace, but we'll pot it anyway because isolating limpers seems okay. We're going to want to see some kings and queens and things on this flop. We do flop a good shot on a pretty dry board. And that was all my like. No, we got a good shot. Backdoor straight draw with the 9-10 jack. Not much else going on. If that was a queen, I'd probably bet because of all like the backdoor equity it gives us, but it's not a queen, so I'm not going to. It looks like it was a good job that I didn't because he snap potted that turn. It's 10-3-4. You can go in the bin. We are no longer going to be in profit if we double up. Ace 6, king 9. This hand feels like complete garbage to me. I don't want to be defending too wide out of position in a game that I am not particularly well versed in. I'm aware that I'm probably playing this game too tight, so if you do decide to comment on the video saying, fucking hell man, you played too tight, yeah, newsflash. I already know. Don't really need to hear it. This isn't meant to be an instructional video, this is just something that I'm doing because I felt like it basically. Didn't think we were going to see a 9 on that flop somehow. Come on, man, fuck's sake. You 1 table in PLO, it's really you need to tank like that. I'm just going to start clicking pot incessantly, I think. And 3xing and potting, etc. Let's just pot it every time. Clearly we're not going to fold here. I'm going to flop a really shit flush. That's what we're going to do. When he checks twice, I don't think he has. If he does have a flush, I don't think it's a strong one. Problem is, ours isn't that strong either. We are now confirmed double up to be in profit territory again. Whoa. Unlike the first 3 cards and the 4th card. Well, just fucking shite, isn't it? It's just shite. Gonna fold 3 kings. Here's a thunk it. Folding trip kings pre-flop. We have absolutely nothing here. So why not bet? You get called, and that completes our nothingness. I don't think rivering a pair is going to help us very much. No, absolutely not. What the fuck just happened? Who knows? Who knows what just happened there, but whatever. I just presume that most people would just like auto c-bet 3 jacks here in PLO. So when they don't bet, I'm going to assume that I'm going to be able to pick the pot up most of the time. Could be completely wrong there. Ace King do 7 looks like a piece of cheese, but we're in the cutoff, so we'll play it. Not playing the 5-5-8-7 from early position. One thing I do feel pretty confident in PLO is that low cards are generally quite shit, and low to middle pocket pairs are generally quite shit. So I got a hand that basically is comprised of low suited cards and a low pocket pair. I'm going to presume that my hand is pretty fucking shit, basically, and just muck it. I'm not really asked about making middle sets and shit flushes and shit straights. I have a gut shot here and a shit flush draw. I'm more than happy to throw it in the muck if he makes a bet. Come on, mate, you one table in PLO. Get the fuck on with it. We have absolutely nothing. Eight, 2, ace, 9. Feel like I want to squeeze this, but damn Cheng's kind of putting me off doing that. So we'll just flop the nut flush draw and open and straight draw instead. And at this point we are going to be playing for all the beans. Let's go. We'll take that. Certainly take the 2 folds. And we're chipping back up. Now we're in solid double up territory for a small profit. I don't feel in the mood to fold 2 queens with all kinds of Broadway activity going on, so I'm not going to. Here comes Richard the Tank. What I do here if he just like back raises. We don't need to know. We do flop top set in a multi-way squeezed pot. This is exciting. No intention of slow playing here. And we'll certainly take that. Yeah, I'd rather have got action, of course. But yeah, slow playing was not something that was going to be in my thoughts there. Top pair, top kicker on a wettest board ever again. Trips. And we can lead out now. Get the insta fold. PLO's fun. Far from convinced I'm going to make any fucking money at it, but it's much more fun than no limit hold'em. Not flush draw. I mean, it's got to be worse someone with this deep against someone who's thick enough to min raise under the gun in PLO. So I guess we'll try and see a flop for cheap. I mean, that cash can't be good. How can it be good when you're this deep? To min raise under the gun in PLO, I don't know. Doesn't seem like it'd be good to me. But all of a sudden now I'm in like a real clusterfuck of a situation where there's some short stacker who's put the 3-bet in. Someone who's called, we're getting like a ridiculous price to call, and then we completely miss, and then we're just going to check fold, and that's just going to be that. I feel like I just burnt $2.25 there. Should have just folded pre, it feels like, to the min raise, because my hand was essentially just fucking garbage. But I just wanted to play a pot in position against some guy who was bad enough. I mean, I was fucking around with some people not so long back, and I think I was being bad enough to make raises that were too small pre-flop. And yeah, I'm not above calling myself out. I think I was making a big mistake when I was doing that. But now I've identified it as a mistake. If I see someone else doing something similar, can we 3-bet here? It's just too weak, isn't it? I think it's just basically it's just ace fucking king, isn't it? It's just an all limit hold'em hand at a PLO table. It's not really what we want. Two tens with some pretty useless side cards. Oh, still. A pair is a pair is a pair, I guess. Not to the extent of 2-5, so. I suppose I better not just check fold that just in case someone min raises, but they don't, so. Now we'll fold. Ace 10 4-3 Badoogie. Not particularly exciting. Obviously we'll wait to the button to see if we can open it, but once someone opens, for me, it's a trivial muck. If it's suited to the ace I would open that, but it's not suited to the ace, so I'm not going to. That is suited to the ace though, so this one will be getting opened. I'm missing a lot of these tags, Anna. Missing lots of them. this fucking tool again, isn't it? Richard Yoss. How many tables you playing, Richard Yoss? He's 3 table in Bell End. Six ten, so we have like a good shot. We have a double gut shot here. We're going to be looking for an offsuit. Is it to the nuts? Yeah, it is. The 8's to the nuts. The offsuit 8 would have been nice there. We did not make it. And we're just about done with it. Did he win that with just 2 high cards there? Jack, Queen, 8, 5. It looks like he did. I think we can tag him as Fisher is limping the Jack, Queen, 8, 5 under the gun. Oh, 2 kings. We do block. Well, we don't block very much. Backdoor nut flush draw. We have the ace. We don't block him having an ace. I'm not really sure what the fuck I was talking about there, to be honest. In my defence, it is quite late here, and I'm feeling a little bit tired now. Feels like it's going to be too thin for value. There's not very few draws on the flop. Chop it up. Chop it the hell up. Oh, I just seen the big blind was disconnected that hand. I feel a little bit violated now. I didn't stick around to try and steal. I feel like I just violated myself. I guess we just bet once here and hope to pick it up. King, double 5, queen with a suit. Probably going to play it versus a button open. Certainly playing it versus a min raise. Let's see lots of diamonds. That is not lots of diamonds. That is just a rather weaselly top pair. So we're going to donk though, I think. And there's every chance that our friend Mr. Cheng's just missed. And we just pick the pot up. We get called in 2 spots and the ace rolls off. And this one's over, guys. On the positive side, we've only got around 10 minutes to make it to the end of the video, which was looking engraved out 25 minutes ago. So we're not there yet, of course, but I'd be mightily disappointed if I somehow managed to bust $46 in 10 minutes, although it's Polymer Omaha sat, so it's entirely possible. It's also entirely possible it could be sat with a $90 stack in the same 10 minutes, so hopefully, if we do have any wild swings, it'll be the latter and not the former. Probably not going to afford 2 or 3 bet, even though my hand is pretty much fucking garbage. 2 kings. There's some absolutely worthless side cards. We'll just be hitting the call button pre-flop here and set mining. Nothing more than that. We do not hit a set. In position there, I think we can make a case for calling, but out of position or whatever. Might have the best hand, but it's going to be damn hard to get to showdown. So I just cut my losses. That should have been 3x, but never mind. I'm going to hope to see some jacks and tens on the flop and try and win a big one. Pair and a gut shot. It's likely to see me stick around for at least one more card. It's made a damn big bet. We are deep. And a jack ball would be sensational. We now have 2 pairs. We are behind to king jack, which seems unlikely. 2 flush draws out there. I really do not want to get check raised here. Betting might be the right play. I haven't got a fucking clue, but I do not want to get check raised. Feel like he'd continue if he had like some kind of monster equity hand. I'm just gonna hope our 2 pairs good here. And our 2 pair was not good because he had a straight that he decided to trap with. Really don't think I like his play there. I think pre-flop's fine, I think flop's fine. So many draws out there. He's sat with the nuts and he's just like giving free cards. No. I think he butchered that one. I'm not pretending I played it well for a second, but I think our opponent definitely butchered it. Okay, so what do we have here? We have like a crap ace jack. Not much in line of side cards. But again, we're getting like 3.5 to 1 pre-flop, so I guess we have to call. And we flop. What do we flop here? Nut flush draw. Bottom pair. I guess we'll be calling a bet on the flop. Unless it goes bet raise, I'm guessing we're going to be calling. And leading any turn that improves us. Let's see a blue one. I'd really like to see a blue one on this turn. Oh, there's the blue one. There she is. Now we're just going to hope to catch it. The problem is with the king being out there, is that how are we going to get paid off by a queen high flush here? I mean, we have to bet. But, there's that, what do we get paid by? I mean, maybe he calls once with a small flush. And the board does not pair the river, so we are left with the nuts. And at this point, I presume he does have a flush. But we know he can't have the nuts, or anywhere near the nuts. So we're expecting to call with a queen high flush here, so I'm going to make a bet that he can absolutely call with a flush. I'm targeting like jack high, 10 high flushes here. I mean, if he had the queen high flush, I guess we missed a little bit of value, but... And he did literally just have like the massively baby flush, so really happy with how I played that hand. Really happy with the fact we're now only stuck $3, which is quite pleasing given that we were almost into not auto top up territory. We were $1.72 from not being able to reload, top our stack off, so we flopped a shit flush and top set. I'm going to start by betting. When we get called, I'm going to presume our flush is no good, and we're going to hope the board pairs. The board does not pair. We're not going to call if he bets, unless he bets tiny. We're just going to hope our flush is good here. Our flush is not good. But we kind of knew that once we got called, didn't we? So we're going to go for about 3.5 more minutes. Because I am really starting to get tired. I was up all night last night watching the head up of the World Series. I did fall asleep for part of it. Not going to pretend that I watched it all. But it's certainly starting to catch up with me now. Seven, 8, 9. I think from the first 2 seats I'd just fold this one from the cut-off. I think we can play it. But not against an under the gun open, even though he's only min raised and all that fucking nonsense. It's a kind of hand I don't mind taking a shot with it if I'm going to have the initiative, but certainly just going to call a race with it out of the 1 hole. So we're going to play to 45 minutes and then we're going to keep going until we get at least one more interesting pot after that. Do we want to set mine with the 2 8s here? Nope. Not once that happens. This might be the interesting hand, guys. This might be the one. Yep, and looks like it's going to be. Seems like an incredibly easy c-bet. It wasn't an interesting hand. We plod on pursuit of an interesting hand. 2 kings again. Fuck it, just pot it. Who gives the toss? We do not flop very much at all, but very likely we still have the best hand. Much less likely we have the best hand now. We do block the nuts, but there's tons of ways you can still have like king 10, king jack, king queen, king ace. There's just like a million ways. He just has a straight here. It's much easier just not to pay off in polymioma. Well, I find it much easier anyway. Sure, some guys find it difficult, but the natural nit in me makes it quite easy for me to fold when I'm like quite a long way from the nuts. And we could 3-bet here, but I expect to get almost 0 folds, so we're not going to. We flop a pair, a gut shot, and the nut flush draw, and we are deep. We now have 2 pairs and the nut flush draw, and we are deep. We now have a full house. We lose exactly to ace 4 and ace 7. Or pocket 7s and pocket 4s. So I guess my use of the word exactly was fucking moronic. Because exactly shouldn't really mean about 8,000 different fucking hand combinations. 8, 9 with the suit. No. Right, so we're now into WC PLO 25 overtime. Next time we get an interesting spot. It needs to be an interesting post-flop spot or like a 4-bet spot pre-flop. We're going to keep playing until we get something like that. And then when that hand's over, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully we'll end on a high, but who knows, it could end on a terrible, crushing low. Come on, Cedar, get the fuck on with it. You're tanking with deception. I'm still going to put you on aces even if you don't fucking have them. This isn't going to be the interesting spot. We've got a shit flush draw and a weak pair. I have to call here because it's hard to have a full house. We can hit a jack and win. We can hit clubs and win. There's plenty of ways we could suck out on a king here if he does have one. It means he's not too likely to have a king. I think it's too thin for value though. And he did have the king. Why do people keep like checking their nuts to him in the river? But it seems bonkers to me. It's probably me Omaha. Fuck me. You've been called on the turn. Just bet again. Chances are you're going to get called. Do not understand. No. I do not understand. 3 broadways. That's 3 bet. I'd rather we had a double suit to go at. We've been called in 2 spots and we've completely bricked, so this one is over as far as I'm concerned. Come on, stars, give us something interesting. It's going to be a bit of a spoiler now, isn't there, for all the guys that are sat waiting. They're going to be looking at the end of the video. Fuck me, the video goes on till 58 minutes or whatever. So we know the prick doesn't get an interesting hand for the next 10 minutes. You may as well just skip to the end of the video now, effectively. Whenever that's going to be. Because you know until like the last minute of the video or so, there's going to be a lot of boring shit going on. Backdoor flush draw. Backdoor straight draw. Start by betting. We continue on black turn cards and picture cards. Yeah, so I don't know when the video is going to end. You know more than I do right now about when this video is going to end. So if you're currently we're 49 minutes now. I guess if the video runs for 57, you may as well skip through the next 6 minutes. Queen of Spades would be delightful. Eight's useful. Bet to kind of prevent him potting it. That's what the whole player does anyway. So right, so this guy has the straight. Let's have it right. We know he's got the straight. He's got the 10 queen. But if we hit a queen, we have the nuts. If we hit a spade, it's very likely we have the nuts. So I'm going to call. We do not hit, which is pretty disappointing. And now I guess we just have to check fold. Because we know Pascal. We just know Pascal has the queen 10. Look at that. He had the queen 10 and he had diamonds. Good for you, Pascal. That wasn't the hand. I want one more interesting than that one. We just spunked off whatever. Half a load, but it wasn't the hand. Wasn't the hand I wanted to in the video one. Maybe this one will be. How about a 10 and 2 diamonds? Nope, that is not. That is neither a 10 or 2 diamonds. And that is just a check fold. Jack, King, Jack 9. This is going to be the hand, guys. Whether we win a nothing pot or a massive pot, this is going to be the one. And I'm actually going to go for a check raise. Hope someone like bets with an overpair or something, or a worse set, and we can just build a massive pot right now. Unfortunately, I've not been allowed to do that, and now if I get raised, I'm going to puke because someone probably just has 4-6, and then I butchered my hand. Instead, we river quads. So this is definitely the hand that's going to end the video. What do people call the term with? I'm going to check here because like people will bet straight on the river, maybe. Someone might try and bet with a misflush draw. Oh, 25 cents. Fuck off. Wasn't what I wanted to see, was it? That wasn't what I wanted to see at all. I mean, we now know that this guy has nothing. So it's just what does A Amazing have? We know SMD Fish doesn't have a hand. Who knows? I'm just going to make it 6 anyway and hope that A Amazing. We know he's not calling. How can he call? He doesn't. That's it. We're going to call it a day there, guys. We're going to just play around to our blind. Finish up on the quads that didn't really make us anything, but whatever. I've had an awful lot of fun making the video. It has been genuine fun. We have 172 plus that, so that's what 49 something. Yeah, so I lost $16. But considering we were buried at 40 at the start, you know, we'll take that as a comeback. We clawed our buy-in back, so it's fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't tell me how shit I am at PLO. I already know, but it was fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So we'll leave it there, and yeah, we're back hopefully with a decent no limit holding video sometime soon. Bye bye for now.